As we count down to 4th of July, which is next week, many families are getting their fireworks together and some are already testing them out. While you celebrate, however, this can be a very difficult time of year for our veterans who are suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. Neuropsychologist Vaughn Bryant is joining us, and I know that fireworks are fun, right? And we're celebrating independence, but it can be triggering for some people with PTSD. What are the biggest problems with hearing the fireworks and seeing the flashes at night?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really it's a difficult time for a lot of people. PTSD really consists of a constellation of symptoms as a result of exposure to traumatic experiences. And our veterans and first responders are at risk of experiencing these traumas given the courage they've displayed in serving us. And these can include things like intrusions, so intrusive thoughts, intrusive experiences, flashbacks, as well as avoidance, so avoidance of particular stimuli associated with the experience, avoidance of thoughts and emotions, changes to mood, loss of pleasure in things that they used to find pleasurable, social detachment, trouble thinking, as well as what we commonly see in terms of hypervigilance. So being particularly vigilant and restless and on edge with these particular triggers. So it's important to recognize these signs and symptoms and get treated for them as early as possible.
Yeah, some very serious symptoms right there that no one deserves to go through. So what do you recommend? You said treatment as soon as possible.
Yeah.
What do you recommend for people who are struggling, and oftentimes their families struggle as well because they're going through these emotions alongside them?
Yeah. Well, fortunately, there are some great treatments out there, so I want to send a message of hope that just because they've struggled in the past, that doesn't mean that they can't get the appropriate treatment. So we here at the UF Health Jacksonville Haley Brain Wellness Program is one example of a treatment program that can help veterans with persisting issues related to these invisible wounds, which includes post-traumatic stress. So certainly our program is a great example, but also just seeking the appropriate medical care, because there are very effective interventions and talk therapies out there to really help heal and help. So really just persisting and seeking out the appropriate support.
Okay, so certainly there are resources out there, University of Florida to name one of several resources here in our community. What do you have to say to people that are going to be shooting off fireworks, especially not on the 4th of July? I was saying, where I live out toward the beach, a lot of people are already shooting them off. And I'm like, all right, can we please push the pause button until the actual Independence Day?
Yeah, just to really be mindful, recognize that it's not just about you and your, fun and partying. It's really recognizing that there are individuals around you that are truly suffering, and to acknowledge that and to really be mindful of that.
All right, Vaughn Bryant, thank you so much coming on representing the UF College of Medicine. Certainly some good information there. You know, PTSD is something that is difficult to talk about, but we need to talk about it because especially here in a military town, we have so many men and women who are suffering and are still making those invisible battles. So appreciate you coming on for this important topic.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.